Hi there. In this video, I want to talk to you about business success recipes, and I'm going to give you the 3 ingredients. This video actually came as a result of a conversation I was having with someone just yesterday when he asked me, could you tell me, Boomy, what are the secrets or ingredients for business success? I want to give you the 3 that I truly believe are essential if you're going to succeed in business. Number 1, you're going to do what you enjoy. Do what you enjoy. People talk about being able to make money. Maybe somebody is making money in finance, and you say, oh, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start a channel on finance. Do you know much about finance? Or are you interested in finance to start with? Because if you're not interested, you are not going to stay there long enough. For example, I was listening to a lady yesterday called Shelby Church. First time I listened to her YouTube video. She's an influencer on YouTube. She's got like millions of views. So I was listening to her. She was talking about secrets. And she was saying that one of the areas for success on YouTube is this. Also, you're going to do what you love. You've got to do something you enjoy. And for me, there's so many diverse interests on YouTube, for example. I'm just using that as an example here. There's so many interests on YouTube that if all you enjoy is finding snails, I'm sure there are thousands of people who feel so much about finding snails just like you. If what you love is gardening, if what you love is carpentry, if what you love is sports or whatever it is, I'm sure there are thousands, hundreds of thousands of people around the globe who feel exactly the same way. That's how it works in business. Find something you enjoy. You've got to be working in an area that you enjoy. That's number 1 recipe. That's number 1 ingredients for success. Number 2, you now have got to develop your skills and use your gifts in that area and your abilities in that area. So you first of all find something you love doing. Then you probably discover that you already have certain skills and gifts and abilities in that area anyway, because that's the way it works. And you may be looking to develop those skills and abilities anyway. If you love cars, for example, and you want to start working in a business that relates to cars, then you probably discover that you can already drive. You probably discover that you already know how to repair cars. I was talking to a group of guys and they were talking about the Mini. If you're in the UK, you know about the Mini. Well, you couldn't know about the Mini anyway, if you're in any part of the world, because the Mini has now become the cult. Somebody was saying, one of the guys was saying that he broke down one day on the roadside and people were parking just to help him, because when they saw him in a Mini, they got excited to say, oh, you're one of us. I've got a Mini at home as well. Can I help you? That generally doesn't happen unless you drive cult cars like that. But anyway, the point I'm making is this. You find something you love, then you develop the skills that relates to that in that area of interest. You understand what I mean? So find something you love. Second thing, develop the skills and your abilities. And you probably discover that you already have gifts that are related to that sector that you love. And then number 3, finally, this is really important now. Find a buoyant market you can serve. So using the example of what we discussed earlier, where we talked about the fact that somebody liked minis or somebody liked snails or whatever, then find a market that is willing to pay you for what you can offer within that area. Because if you only have a handful of people, that may not be good enough. You got to find a market that is large enough, a market that you can serve. In other words, find a niche. If you combine these 3 things, you see in that center there, and I'm going to go on to the next slide now, in that center where all 3 meet together, let me show you what I mean. Right there in the middle, it is where what you enjoy meets with your area of gifts and abilities, meets with your market, that is the area in which you want to be operating in. If you continue to operate in the area where what you enjoy intersects with your skills, gifts, and abilities, and also intersects with a buoyant market, those three ingredients will be the recipe for business success. If you do that long enough, if you stay there long enough and you keep working at it, and you can work at it because you enjoy it, and you'll be good at it because you already have the skills and you enjoy it, and the market will recognize you as the go-to person because you love what you do, you are good at it, and you can serve them and fix their problems. So if you're thinking about starting in business, go ask yourself, what do I love? What am I good at? Can I find a market to serve? When those three things are intersected, you will succeed in business. That's how people succeed in business. Think about anyone. That's how they've succeeded in business. All right. If you enjoyed what I've shared today, do subscribe to the channel, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video as we talk about other aspects of business that interest you. See you soon.